This portion of our show brought to you by Moo Lube. Thank you. Thank you for the letter, Bill. The lubricant made from cow snot. It's apparently a medical thing. Oh, there he is. We're ready now.
My goodness.
I look up and I see the beautiful, handsome face. Look at those eyes. It's Greg Warren.
Baby sure, it matches his eyes.
Oh, yeah. Greg, I'm reminded Paul Newman's book is coming out. He's famous, of course, for his eyes, among many other things.
He wrote a new book, did he?
Well, it's based on some recordings he made many years ago. Great philanthropist, very fine.
Have you seen the documentary on HBO Max? It's really good. The last movie stars or something. Her and him and what's her face?
Joanne Woodward.
Joanne Woodward. That was it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's
I was reading about the story of Paul Newman had a Volkswagen modified. So it looked like a regular bug, but it had like a 700 horsepower engine.
How small is your penis that you have to ride around, secretly challenging jackasses to drag race? And you're Paul Newman already, and you're worried about that.
He's having a laugh. What a funny thing to do.
What a dick.
What a great man. What a great American. I'm sorry that I got off topic here.
Opinions vary.
Greg Warren is our guest. Hey, Greg, I know that you recently recorded your new television special. And by all accounts, it went really great, which reminds me that Josh Arnold this weekend is at the Funny Bone in Liberty Heights, Ohio, Greater Cincinnati, Friday and Saturday recording his album. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah. Isn't that great?
That's awesome, man.
So now are you going to go visit Josh because he visited you while you were recording your album?
No.
I'm sure he's booked somewhere. Busy man.
I have to be in, I'm going to be in Roseville, California. At somewhere up north of Sacramento.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
but that's a great club. That club is beautiful.
That sounds like a long drive because I know you can't afford to fly. You better you better get on the road there, buddy.
I don't know. I'm doing pretty well.
Have you got my thank you gift yet in the mail? I sent you a thank you gift. Okay.
I have not.
Well, it was it took some finagling and some preparation, so it should be there any day.
I can't wait, buddy.
Yeah.
You're not messing with me, are you?
No, sir. Look forward to this like you've looked forward to nothing else in your life.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Greg, your recording, I know it revolves around a lot of research that you did involving peanut butter.
Yeah.
Have you selected a title yet for the project?
I haven't. Again, the working title was suggested by my friends, Chick and Josh and Mark Gross. Was called In Defense of the Menendez Brothers.
That's pretty good.
Hey, we workshopped that, and it was nothing but positives.
It's unique.
Yeah, I don't like it, guys. I'll be honest. I know
my favorite is Henry Phillips' suggestion of Warren. What is it good for? I don't know why. And I remember when he said it.
That's genius.
When he said it, I laughed, and Greg goes, "Oh no, you really like it, Arnold. You honestly want me."
Josh really wants that title. Yeah.
So it would be Warren. What is it good for?
Yeah,
absolutely nothing.
He doesn't do war. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. He doesn't say at any point during it.
No, I think he does.
No, there's a There's a
war.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't ever heard it before in my life.
The song War.
He says war.
Yeah.
He doesn't just go war.
There's a somewhere.
I think the whole band says
good God, y'all. What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Play it again.
Well, now, wait. Is it good God, y'all?
It's both. The song.
It's both?
They say it differently different times.
They vary it throughout the piece.
There are no rules when singing about war.
Well, I think there should have been.
All's fair in love and war, right?
What's his name? Edwin, what was it?
Edwin McCain.
Hawkins?
Yes.
Edwin Hawkins.
Edwin McCain.
It's not Edwin McCain.
I love that guy.
We love him.
Sing war, Edwin. Sing war.
I get that all the time.
Sing war.
That's like Mr. Godwin. They're always asking him to play Haywood song.
Yeah, toast.
Play
Beer
toast.
run.
Play toast. That's my jam. Get it? Oh,
that was his own joke.
Yeah.
Pass off as some heckler.
Yeah. And you acted like you didn't like it. You
That's right, Edwin Starr.
I just said
S-T-A-R-R.
that.
Nope, didn't hear it.
Oh, I believe it was just Ed Wynn who sang that song.
War. What is it good for? An Ed Wynn reference, Tom. You're
right in your
right at
wheelhouse.
home.
Oh, I loved Ed Wynn.
I have no doubt.
That's one guy. His name is Ed Wynn.
Hey, guys.
Hey, we have a guest.
Greg
has
here.
prepared something.
I'm enjoying myself, guys.
Are
I
you
like
trying
it.
to say you don't want to hear about paper clips? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, see, sometimes these Greg Warren bits, they go over 2 breaks. So that could be what we're aiming for here. I don't want him to start, and then all of a sudden we're playing War. What is it good for? Just to prove me right again.
I don't know if this is a 2-break subject.
Well, what is the subject?
Subject is bobbleheads.
You're correct again, sir.
They are
I don't
called
know how
bobbleheads.
you do it each and every week, Greg, but you've done it again. It's
I have.
amazing. It's amazing, yes.
Chick bobbleheads. Alternative names are bobbing heads, moving heads, nodders, wobblers.
Where?
And Thengiver, Thaleate, Bomai. I think that's what they call them down in Texas.
I love Nodders.
I love nodders.
Nodders is good, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay, wait a second.
That would have taken
Hang on a
off.
second. It's wait a minute. Time to check in here with Edwin, whatever his name.
Kidding me?
Yeah.
Is there any more soul than like one war? One word?
How did you forget the huh?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, Chick, I believe I heard a huh.
Yeah, I think so. Plain as day. What
Yeah,
about,
although with you, Greg, you could meet a huh and still not get lucky.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I don't know how you agree.
I don't see. I don't see what that has to do with anything.
And you were agreeing with him.
And sometimes those are called Nodders.
That'd be good slang for those. Hey, you want to give me a nodder later?
Oh yeah, it is good.
What do you think?
I like that.
Yeah. Nice sloppy nodder.
Nodder
Are
jobber.
you?
The bobbleheads that we are familiar with today come from the German nodders, actually, in the late 1700s. Josh.
Oh, okay.
I went to the Bobblehead Hall of Fame. There is one.
There is?
My goodness.
Yes, it's in Milwaukee. I was there 3 or 4 weeks ago. My buddy Tim Convey, comedian, is a bobblehead collector, and he wanted to go, and we went. 7,000 bobbleheads in this place.
Man.
And no women.
Yeah, exactly. The exact amount of bobbleheads that did not impress a girl. It was pretty cool, man. It was awesome. And we got done, and I was like, Tim, what'd you think? He's like, I was a little underwhelmed. I'm like, what did you want? 8,000 bobbleheads? They had 7,000 bobbleheads, man.
Are these antiques or are these contemporary?
Yeah, what was the
Are they
first bobblehead?
Rare?
All across the spectrum. I mean, there's 7,000. I can't list them all, guys. Some of the ones I was impressed with. Gandhi, really cool.
Oh, sure.
I enjoyed the Twinkie the Kid bobblehead.
Oh, I love Twinkie the Kid.
Yeah. The Serta Sheep mascot. That was a cool bobblehead.
What?
Sure, you know the sort of sheep. They're kind of claymation guys.
Yeah.
The Wright brothers. I like that.
I thought the JF. Oh, go ahead.
Princess Leia, which they didn't do Carrie Fisher any favors. Like, I think Carrie Fisher is hot, especially as Princess Leia.
Oh, sure.
And in plastic, kind of unattractive.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Was she in the gold bikini?
No.
Oh, that's also unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't think they had that. Robert Oppenheimer has a bobblehead.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, real hot, actually, very hot.
I got to get that bobblehead.
Mr. Met, and here's my problem with Mr. Met, right? So bobbleheads are known for having a disproportionately big head, right?
Sure.
Mr. Met already has a disproportionately big head,
Right.
and this bobblehead was just the same Like it should have been like way like Dispra.
Exactly.
This brother got a big head. That kind of.
You're exactly right. I had the same problem with the Mayor McCheese bobblehead.
Yes.
Yeah.
It should be giant, right?
Yeah, the Purdue Pete when the head's the size of a football.
Right.
Yeah.
It should be. They should be
Even more. Yeah. It was pretty cool.
I have a question. Hey, Greg, not to interrupt your flow.
No, sure.
While
man.
you're there, can they make a bobblehead of you, the visitor?
No,
Do they
but
offer
you
that
can
service?
get that done. They don't do that there, but you can. It's not a manufacturing facility, Tom. It's a museum.
I would think with today's contemporary robotic, what do they call those things?
3D
Yeah, but even if they
printer.
had 3D printers, be like, okay, if you wouldn't mind waiting around for 8 hours, we'll have
No,
this
I
done
bet
for
they
you.
could. I bet they could. A place that could do them in 15, 20
you
minutes.
can-
Not yet.
You can get those done, though, man.
Not, I promise you.
Guaranteed.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, we need a 3D printer to go ahead and write us.
We'll have some guy write. They could do one.
Somebody will.
But not in 15 or 20 minutes.
I know that's how long those butt plugs would take.
God.
How did we get here?
That's a whole different museum.
You'll find some women there. Did we ruin your flow?
Yes.
No. This is exactly how I planned it out. It's a really cool museum. You should check it out. They have like a scavenger hunt.
Oh.
You know, when you check in, they say, hey, if you want, you can find these 3 bobbleheads and, you get a prize. That's kind of the problem with being an adult, though. You understand the economics. It was $7 to get in. I was like, it's not going to be that good. They're not giving you a washer and dryer. But to my surprise, kid behind me won a brand new car.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
That's-
Josh, a Range Rover.
Oh,
Can you believe it?
Wow.
Cow. That place isn't going to
Such
stay
an
open.
idiot.
Yeah. You should have done it.
Hey, so are the bobblehead dolls lined up by genre? Is it like a sports, a theater,
Yeah, they have
movies?
Absolutely, Tom. They have sort of divided up by sports are a lot of it, but there's some pretty cool stuff. One of the most valuable bobbleheads you can get, they had, which is the Beatles. It came out in 1964.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really, really cool one.
Are they all
and,
are they all together in one piece?
Yes, they are. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
the 4 guys. Yeah.
And they have like a gold base on them.
The gold base ones, Christy, are the ones that are really, really valuable.
Oh, really?
How did you know that?
Because I just knew. I don't know.
Wow. I mean, you're a girl, a hot girl, when you know that stuff.
Now, didn't we have a Chick McGee bobblehead at one point?
I have one.
We do. It's in the.
Oh, why don't I have one of those? That's what I was going to ask
there
you guys.
was only like one made, and it's me on the toilet reading the paper. It's hilarious. Yeah,
I
you
have
gotta check
one.
it out.
I'll try to.
I'd
put it
like
up.
to get one. I mean, they had some like local radio idiots, and I was like, why aren't you guys in there? I mean, they had a bunch of like radio media people, and that's what I was going to ask you.
Any
Have they ever
comedians?
done? Yes, and I can't remember. I can't remember who it was. Like Gilbert Gottfried, I think. I think Carrington, maybe. I think I might have.
Rodney?
Yeah, I think Rodney was in there.
No, did you?
Stevie Carrington.
Hilarious.
You son of a.
Great up in Michael.
I have a question for you, Greg. When you left, did you buy any bobbleheads? I assume they sell a variety of them as you go out.
Yeah, I didn't buy one. They sold some. Most of them were not for sale, Tom.
I would think they'd have a gift shop and they would have.
They do have a gift shop. They had some T-shirts. I just wasn't in the mood to buy anything. I'm usually really irresponsible with my money. I am. I'll buy any kind of junk, but I just didn't want it that day.
Yeah.
In 1960, Major League Baseball had some bobbleheads made up. They were paper mache bobbleheads, and they gave them to all the teams. And they all looked, the faces were all the same, but they had like the uniform on the back. That was the first time that sort of sports got real into it. And then they kind of disappeared from 70 to 90. There were no more bobbleheads. It wasn't cool. There was like action figures and lunch boxes and video games. Kids like Josh were playing with Chucky dolls and, stuff like that.
Oh,
but
had
then,
a good time, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you won't go on a date with me? I'll kill you. Oh yeah.
Well,
I think you have to hold that thought, Greg. We're going to come back with the second part.
we've got a special new introduction for him, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we're going to talk to this man. He is Greg Warren. And here's the new introduction.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. Warren. Greg Warren is our guest. And where are you playing this weekend, Greg?
Roseville, California, I believe.
Right.
It's
Cool.
it's somewhere just outside of Sacramento, I think.
Sounds good. And
Yeah.
lots of other gigs coming up. But you just recorded your new project. It'll be on TV soon. You don't have a title for it yet. How long is this editing going to take?
Well, I don't know, Tom. I'm hoping to, hope maybe have something out early next year. I haven't seen an edit yet. Supposedly, I'll see a rough edit Friday. So,
Okay.
yeah. Nate Bargatze is the director and producer, and Nate's sort of figuring out where he wants to put these things. So I trust Nate totally.
Nate is a very funny stand-up comedian in his own right. Now, you were discussing bobbleheads because you went to the Bobblehead Museum. Was it crowded?
Yeah. I'm a 7,000 bobbleheads. Tom.
No, but were there patrons there enjoying the bobblehead?
Yeah, there were. Yeah, a lot of kids. But
more than 100.
Yeah, Chick, I'd put it at about 40, maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there a standard size for bobbleheads, Greg, height-wise?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, I think there's 2 or 3.
Okay.
I don't have the data on that. Josh, once again, Tom does not give me a lot of research budget on this thing.
No, he's asking a question. Is there like
I can only do so much.
Is there like an HO bobblehead?
like Lionel? I believe Lionel.
Lionel, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And then a
trains.
124th and 132nd.
Sure, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
HO.
Yeah.
We have a few questions. Was there a Marie Antoinette bobblehead?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Probably get quite a few of those.
Probably a before.
Oh, yeah.
Before, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. 3M takes between several minutes to days, depending on. I say 3D printing takes between several minutes to days, depending on the size of the bobblehead. So there you go. So it might be
Hell of a
possible.
vague answer we got.
Well, no, I just asked if they, as a thing, if we're leaving, if you could
Why
maybe when you
say
walk in,
anything?
they'd go up to some machine, and as you exit, they would give you a bobblehead of
Email
yourself.
was no help.
You can
Very,
get one
very
of yourself for about online for probably right underneath of $70.
Really?
All right.
Yeah, right around there.
Would you guys like one of those for Christmas?
I would like a Josh.
I have one, but I can't share it with you.
No, I mean one of me.
No.
I would, Tom.
Yeah.
I'd like one.
And
You would like one.
if you think you're not going up my
Josh,
Better
when's
secure
your-
that head.
You better make it a tapered head.
Yeah, well, that'd be hard.
I want
That'd
the
be,
cone head version.
that'd be hard to explain to the ER doc. That's Tom Griswold's.
Wouldn't it be fun just to take that bobblehead and just twist the neck to the left really fast and to the right really fast?
Now, Willie's holding a bobblehead. Who is that, Willie?
That's Joey Fatone from Inside.
Oh yeah. Hey Willie, I looked at on eBay for what musicians it was a lot of boy band
Looks
bobbleheads.
like
He looks broken.
Fatone's head is kind of, almost
something's wrong.
falling off there.
Yeah, this might be a little
He
tilted.
needs
but,
a little spring maintenance. That's what
Now,
he needs.
Lance Bass's bobblehead only goes forward and back, right?
I think I know what you're doing there. And I did see a Lance Bass bobblehead actually. No Stevie Wonder, which
That's baffling.
What?
that guy it moves his head more than anybody.
Sure.
I thought the JFK bobble half head was a little tasteless. It really was.
There was online an Elvis bobble hips, which I thought was pretty.
That's wonderful.
Pretty cool.
Bobble
Isn't that good?
hips.
Do you guys know in 2015 they made a bobblehead of Pope Francis?
Oh, that's not good.
There was a run on them. They could. Everybody ran out. You couldn't get them.
No.
Lighten up.
Yes,
Francis.
Christy. They were going like
man.
hotcakes, and they were doing knockoff Pope Francis bobbleheads.
They were?
Yes, if you make a knockoff Pope Francis bobblehead, straight to hell.
Oh,
Straight to hell.
They
Yeah,
called him
you can't-
Nope, Francis.
Francis.
I think I'll at least applaud the effort.
You guys know the largest bobblehead?
No.
Well, it's a competition. It goes back and forth.
You
all
mean the
time.
large? Is this the largest selling?
Or
No,
the
the
largest.
tallest.
Oh.
biggest
no.
one.
No.
There's 4 that are sort of in the running. Right now, the winner is there's a discount chain up in Pennsylvania called Ollie's, and their mascot is their owner, Ollie Rosenberg, and there's a giant bobblehead of him.
Yeah, we had that was just in the news a couple months ago.
It was.
Yeah, he's winning. Woolery, Chuck Woolery has one outside of McCormick Place. Yeah, Woolery, 11 feet tall.
The game show host.
Yes, 2 and 2 guy. Yeah, big one of him.
Love
and
Connection?
then yes, Love Connection, exactly. And I believe Wheel of Fortune back in the 70s. Too.
Yeah, that's right. He was the original host. Yeah.
There's a company down in Orlando called Applied Underwriters, an insurance company, and their mascot is a Saint Bernard, and they had the winner right up until Ollie beat him.
Oh,
Which, if I know an insurance company, that dog is nodding no.
Okay, I've got the Ollie's one, and it looks like a giant Jimmy Buffett.
Huh.
Have you seen this one, Christy? He's got a Hawaiian shirt on.
He does look like an
did
older.
see
Yeah, he
that.
wears a
I saw
Hawaiian
it when
shirt.
We were talking about it a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Huh.
Conan O'Brien made one that was bigger than all of them, but it wasn't like a permanent thing, I guess. Or, I don't know. For some reason, it doesn't qualify, but his was 17 feet. Conan was poking fun of how big his head was. And they did it when he was in Chicago hosting some shows, and they donated to the Chicago Art Institute, and the Chicago Art Institute said, no, thank you.
Yeah. Well, they knew that it would just continually interrupt guests to prove he's funnier.
Well, Josh, there is a home for it. Harold's Chicken Shack on Wabash.
How about that?
I empathize with Conan because I tried to give my my last CD to the Chicago Art Institute, and they said no. And so did Harold's Chicken Shack. They don't want it either.
Oh, wow.
You know, one of my friends recently sent me a picture of my one of my older CDs at a garage sale. Sticker price, 15 cents.
Oh, that's
the
sad.
sticker, Christy. That's the
And you
sticker. Nobody pays sticker at a garage sale.
You get it for 10, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do better than 6 for that. I mean, take it or leave it.
6 cents.
6 cents. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Greg. Greg Warren.
Oh, he's done with you.
I was abrupt. I just assumed that was the closer.
Well, we had a lot more to cover, but Josh.
No. By all means, continue.
Where are you going? Here's your hat.
Oh, you don't have to believe that. I got to go to bed. I'll see you.
Did we miss any facts about bobbleheads?
Oh, we missed plenty. Here's one that I kind of enjoy. There's a bobblehead in 1991. The Twins beat the Braves in the World Series, and there was a controversial play at first base. Ron Gant tried to get back to first base, and Kent Urbeck, the first baseman, basically lifted him off the bag and tagged him, and they called him out. There was no replay back then. So it was a very controversial play. So 20 years later, to celebrate that, the Twins put out a bobblehead of that situation.
Amazing.
Which there was a controversial play for my team in '85. Josh, you remember the Cardinals lost to the Royals on a horrible call at first base. And if the Kansas City Royals put out a bobblehead of George Orta and Todd Worrell, all of St. Louis would drive to Kansas City and beat people over the head with that statue.
I'm still upset.
Also, just one last thing, Tom, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
This is sort of why bobbleheads are big today. They like I said, they were not big in the 90s. And then in May of 99, the Giants, these were the first plastic bobbleheads. They used to be ceramic. And they bought 20,000 Willie Mays bobbleheads, and they gave them out to 20,000 of their fans to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Candlestick Park, which I don't know why anybody would celebrate anything about Candlestick Park. It supposedly was the worst stadium in all of sports. Whitey Herzog called it a toilet with the lid up. Apparently, Willie Mays used to hit home runs, and then they would blow back into the park like Bugs Bunny. This is my favorite. Roger Maris said, a very classy guy said, if I had to play there, I'd quit.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you, Greg.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Greggy.
Bye, Greg.
See you, Greg.